welcome to your third session of your third year of international nursing. I'm making this short video for you just to confirm all the things that we have agreed and make sure that there is no misunderstanding between us. Because what we have completed is called the learning contract. Now, a learning contract is an agreement between yourselves and me about how we can make your learning process interesting and unique and give you a chance to give your own image and your own understanding and take control of your own learning. So I just want to cover a few points and make sure that we agree about this because it's very important. So the first thing is that you are active learners. I am a resource to you. I'm here to help you learn. I'm not here to help you teach. It is my job to show you different ways of looking at things so that you can get to the learning outcome, i.e. the knowledge, whichever way is unique to yourself. Now, we have agreed as a class that we're going to be trying to do some form of a visual narrative presentation. Now, the visual narrative is telling a story. Now, you have your heads of study in your curriculum, so it's very clear about what you're doing, and the nurses of whatever country. You've chosen the countries that you're going to be reviewing and researching. This is your specific work. Now, how do we evidence this? Now, we've agreed that we're going to make a new type of evidence, a new type of portfolio that is electronic and uses PowerPoint as a basis, full stop. Now, most people think of PowerPoint and they think, oh, death by PowerPoint. But actually, once you understand the possibilities and the different functions available within PowerPoint, you'll see that it is an amazing system for presenting stories. So you're going to be researching your country under each section over the next few months. And you will be making this visual narrative with one purpose: to teach your colleagues, your peer-to-peer teaching, about what you found out about that country. Now, all of you have to be searching similar ideas, such as nurse education, such as nursing pathways, such as working conditions, social conditions, all these types of things that relating to what you think's interesting about the country. Now, remember, nurses are not the same around the world. Even though we like to think we are, we're not. There's many different big differences between nurses from one country and another, which is one reason why the nursing license is not transferable globally unless you're at university level. So I want you to think about using your creative and artistic ideas of how you would express what you find in your internet search, both academically in your essay writing, your 500-word essay writing, and more importantly, visually. What type of videos can you find on the internet, or what type of images can you find on the internet, and how can you make or transform the pictures that you've got into a visual narrative. Now, this is all good fun, I think. It's very good for you creatively. It's very good for you academically because you're focusing on your research. You're focusing on analyzing the data that you're getting back. You're focusing on what does images mean to different people in different ways. And you're bringing them all together to create a group PowerPoint with no bullet points, okay? Now, I will attach to this session's upload page a PowerPoint that I've made, and you agreed that you want to use it. Now, this is a template, and I'll show you how to use it in the lesson, and that can be the basis on which you can build your evidence and data for international nursing. And the plus side of this is, of course, you can use this information in your public health nurse portfolio and in your public health nurse work. So you don't have to do things twice. So that's the first point. Now, the second point is you need to develop your communication skills. You need to be relaxed more. You're not zombies. I know it's difficult. You're in your third year. You've gone through an education system that gives you virtually no opportunity to think, no opportunity to be creative, and no opportunity to be critical. That changes in our class. Okay? I do not want you to be zombies. I want you to be free thinking and challenging students. As a nurse, it's your responsibility in the future to be responsible for people's lives. And to do that, you need to be able to research the data, the evidence, the best evidence, and you need to be critical about what you think, about what you find. Because not everything on the internet is true. So you need to learn this critical thinking technique, and you have to have confidence to do that. I'm not here to fight with you. I'm here to uplift your way of thinking. And yes, it's in English, but yes, we can get around that with sharing, Google Translate, enjoying the process, because really you should be speaking more English now. You've studied it in the university program for 2 years and you're doing it again this year, but you're not using your language skills. We have to work on that together. This is the only chance you will get to work with a native English speaking professor. Having said that, I'm not an English teacher. I'm a teacher of nursing, education, philosophy, research. Okay? So in our group contract, we agreed that we will try and get you using more English, and you'll assist me, I hope, with my use of Japanese. Wakata? I hope so. Now, the tutorial policy is usually open door. And in this case, it is open door. However, we'll be working quite closely as a group, and you'll need to learn certain pieces of software I can give you access to. So you will need more time to make available to come and see me in your group, in my office, so that we can go through individually what your learning requirements are in terms of software and training you in that software. This is entirely voluntary. You don't have to do it, but it's my advice to you that you need to spend time on learning the software, because the software that you use, it can be amazing, it can promise all sorts of things, but unless you understand it and unless you know certain tricks, it's very, very difficult and very, very time consuming. I hope you enjoy your new direction. It's a very new way of education for you. I fully understand this, but you should start to feel empowered as learners now. I want you to think, I want you to be critical, but most of all, I want you to enjoy this process, because you only get this chance once. Your education is a treasure, it's a gift, and it stays with you for the rest of your life. You might not think so at the moment, but believe you me, your graduation is not far away. And then reality and daily living comes in, and you'll look back on these times and think, wow, they weren't so bad after all. Perhaps I should have paid more attention. But in this class, in international nursing, you are responsible for your own learning as an active, student-centered practitioner. Let's enjoy this process. Let's work together. And I'm sure you'll be great teachers to me. So see you in the classroom. Bye-bye.